Hey Kevin, what are you looking at?
Well, this is a piece of pipe. This is a shaft. I've got two little washers welded on here, and I need to be able to get this little thrust bearing to fit on this shaft. So I can put all this together and work on this sculpture. And the reason I need this shaft with the thrust bearing and everything on there is because this is a kinetic sculpture and it's all supposed to spin. And what I'm trying to do is get this mounted up inside. Yeah, but I just have a couple little problems with what I've made here so far. One is this thrust bearing that I just got. One race fits on there just fine. The bearing fits on there okay. But the other race is just slightly small on the inside diameter. Well, I'm just going to take this over to the lathe and just turn this shaft down a few thousandths, enough to get that bearing to fit on there the way it's supposed to. Clean up my weld on the top. I've got to take a little collar off of here that I was using a different bearing on there. Clean that off, take that down flat, so all of this will mate up on there. So let's just get that tube shoved in there. That's off, that's off, that's off, that's on. We'll put a little cutting fluid on there. Now my race will fit on there just nice. More cutting fluid. Now I've got the auto feed turned on, so we'll see how that works. And let's see how it fits. A little bit small. So let me come back and cut it one more time real quick. And what I'll do, instead of just doing the whole length, let me come to the end over here. And I just want to take a shallow little cut. And let's see if that's the right size. Now that'll fit nicely. So I can just run my tool in until it touches the metal. And just go ahead and set my dial indicator to 0. And now I can back it off. And then I can just come back up here to the top of my shaft. So now let's see how that race fits. That's right. So now we've got the shaft turned down. I can get my bearing on there, my thrust bearing on there. And then this pipe with the other washer will fit up on there. And now I've got something for my sculpture to rotate on. Just like I've done over here on this one. Then my sculpture can sit up on top. Something like that. So that'll allow this solid section to spin and also this inner grid section to spin independently of one another. So that's just another step you guys have to go through creating a kinetic sculpture. So I'm going to go ahead and get back to work on this. You guys are going to come out to my website, check out some of my work out there. Don't forget to go to the In the Work section, because that shows you just what I'm working on right at that moment. And I'll see y'all next time.
Hey Kevin, what are you looking at?
Well, I'm wondering why that thing is still rocking over there.